For today's practice, you might want to have a block handy, especially for this first pose, and feel free to modify this first pose in any way you desire. We're just going to find an easy seat, but we're going to hang out there for a little bit. So if you have a block or a pillow or a blanket, you might want to prop yourself up. I'm going to come into Virasana. This is option A. You'll come onto your hands and knees, bring your knees together, open your feet wide. I like to use my hands and push my calves down and out. That creates a little space for my hips to sink back between my heels. Now, if that's too much on the knees, you can prop that block up on any level, blankets, pillows. This is option A. If this is too much, feel free to swing your legs around and sit cross-legged. Again, maybe you use a block to prop your sit bones up there to take some pressure off your hips. So just take a minute to find what shape feels good in your body. Virasana, Sukhasana, if there's another shape or seat that feels even better, take that. Once you arrive, give your shoulders a couple rolls back. Maybe sway your head side to side. Eventually landing in a still shape with your eyes closed. Allow your pelvis to drop. Find an anchor point from which you can find a light lift through the middle of your spine, all the way up through the top of your head. Shoulders are soft, face is soft. And in the middle of those 2 points, tail to head, can you start to move your breath? Taking big inhales in through the nose, expanding, lengthening, stretching. And taking big exhales out. Big full breaths in. And big breaths out. As you breathe, I want you now to turn your awareness to the middle point between your sit bones, between the top of your head. Bring your awareness to your heart. Imagine a glowing green light around your heart. Every time you breathe in, it's almost like blowing on a fire. Let that green light grow brighter and bigger. And as you exhale, let it return back to its neutral state. Hugging your heart with that green. There are 7 chakras or energetic wheels that start at the base of the spine and travel up to the crown of the head. The heart chakra, known as the ANAHATA Chakra, is located at your heart. And it's the middleman between the lower 3 more physical chakras and the upper 3 more spiritual chakras. A blocked heart chakra may cause trouble holding love, compassion, empathy, and forgiveness for you and for others. You may react with jealousy, distrust, resistance, and even build walls to barricade against connection. An overactive heart chakra may cause anxiousness, heightened sensitivity, unsafe vulnerability, and maybe even exhaustion from overgiving. These imbalances might physically manifest in your heart and circulatory system as a higher heart rate, poor circulation, high or low blood pressure, in your chest and lungs as tightness or a cough or bronchitis, in your arms and your hands and your fingers. The ANAHATA Chakra is associated with the color green, which represents growth and transformation. And it's associated with the element air. Just like air, love is within and all around us. Today, I invite you to check in with your heart chakra. Does it need unblocking? Or maybe a little reining in? Are there any physical manifestations in your body due to the emotional state of your heart? And remind yourself of the importance of love and compassion and forgiveness towards both yourself and others. Take one more big breath in, letting that green light intensify. And a big breath out. Bring one hand to your heart today and place your other hand on top. Bow your forehead to your heart, honoring that space, checking in with that space. Allow your eyes to crack themselves open. Interlace your fingers. Stretch your arms overhead. Continue to root down through your pelvis. Reach longer through your side, waist, and arms. Soften your shoulders. Take a big breath in. On an exhale, press your palms forward and round your spine. Inhale your arms up and over on a high diagonal to the right. Send your sit bones back, arch your back like a little cow spine. See if you can take your gaze up towards your hands and find a side back bend stretch. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, come back to center and round your spine. Other side, inhale those arms up on a high diagonal to the left. Sit bones poke back, lower back arches. Take your gaze towards your hands. One more breath in. Exhale back to center to round. One more time, but on the breath. Inhale up and over to the right. Find that arch. Exhale back to center to round. Inhale up and over to the left. Exhale back to center and round. This time, inhale your arms straight overhead. Re-soften your shoulders. Can you pull your belly in and find length through your lower back? 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Can you energize your arms a little more? Take one more breath in. On an exhale, release your fingertips behind you. Maybe they find the floor or your feet. Give a push into your fingers, arch your back, lift your heart, open your chest. Stay for a full breath in and a full breath out. Bring your hands back to your thighs, taking a moment to reset. And then we'll move our props out of the way and make our way onto all fours. Take your time. Hands will come under your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Walk your knees underneath your hips. Tuck and spread your toes. Inhale, cow. Sit bones lift. Find that arch in your lower back again. Heart pulls forward and up. Hands energetically draw back towards your knees. Exhale, cat. Tuck your tailbone, lift your belly, push into your hands, tuck your chin into your chest to find a nice stretch along the back of your neck and really spread between your shoulder blades. Again, inhale, cow, arching, stretching. Exhale, cat, round and spread between your shoulder blades. Inhale, cow. Find that arch, that lift through the heart and sit bones. This time, stay here. Extend your right arm forward, left leg back. Try and keep that arch in your back and really lift your arm and leg with it. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, round. Elbow and knee pull in. Push into that left hand. Work to round your spine and drop your head. Inhale, extend, lift, find that arch, arm and leg reach to the sky. Exhale, draw in and round. Inhale, extend and arch. Exhale, round. This time, inhale, extend, lift, arch. We'll bend that back knee, right arm circles around. Catch the inside of your back foot with your right hand. Continue to push into your bottom hand to lift your heart. Kick your back foot into your hand to lift that back leg. Take one more breath in. Exhale, gently release to all fours. Organize yourself, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And let's take a few rounds of cow and cat again. Inhale, cow, sit bones lift, heart forward. Exhale, cat, really articulating through your spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. This time, inhale, cow. Really lift those sit bones, lift your heart, stay there. Add your left arm forward and your right leg back. Really lift your arm and leg into that arch. Take a full breath in. Exhale, round. Draw your elbow and knee in. Push more into that right hand and really work to drop your head and round your spine. Inhale, extend, lift and arch. Exhale, curl in and round. Inhale, extend, lift and arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend into that arch. This time, bend your back knee. Left arm circles around. Catch inside of back foot with your left hand. Push more into that right hand to lift your heart. Kick your back foot into your hand to lift that back leg. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, gently release. Back to all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, toes tucked. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find an unfolding through your hips and your legs. Pedal out those legs. Bend one knee at a time. Reach the opposite heel towards the floor. Maybe you shake your head, yes and no. Could take a flutter of the lips here, finding some release, creating some space. Also checking in with how you feel today, what's going on physically. Find your breath, what's going on there. Let your head be heavy, try and release some sticky thoughts. Give it a little shake. Send energy down and out through your heels. On an inhale, roll forward to plank. Keep reaching out your heels. Add your head. Find a lengthening out the top of your head. So your body is nice and long. Push into your hands and now lift the entire front line of your body away from the floor. Long, lifted, strong body. Take a full breath in. Exhale, stretch back, downward facing dog. Inhale, pull forward to plank. Long, strong, lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, pull forward to plank. This time, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your elbows straight back. Lower slowly all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes. Keep the tops of your feet grounded. Reach behind you. Interlace your fingers. Give your shoulders a roll back. Start to stretch your arms straight. Inhale, lift your chest away from the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Grow wider across your heart and your chest. Tuck your chin slightly so the back of your neck is long. Can you reach your knuckles back but also up slightly so your hands lift away from your tush? Take one more breath in. Exhale, release your hands to the floor. Press back, child's pose. Take a moment here to release. Find more space across your lower back. More stretch through your shoulders, more length through your side waist, a softness in your head and face. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, pull forward to all fours. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward dog. Return to that pedaling of the legs, but use that pedaling this time to walk your feet to your hands. Take your time. Little journey exploring the backs of your legs and your lower back. Once you arrive at the top of your mat, open your feet hip-width apart. Brighten your feet by spreading your toes, lifting your arches. Soften your knees, maybe give your head and shoulders another little shake, letting go of tension there. We'll come back into a chest expansion. Reach behind you. Interlace your fingers again. Try and lift your knuckles to the ceiling. Stretch those arms as straight as they can go. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Continue to widen across your chest. Press down and out through your heels to lift your sit bones. Tuck your chin slightly and work your forehead closer to your shins. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Can you inhale all the way into your collarbones? Grow wider there. Use your exhale to work your head closer to your shins. Take 1 more breath in. And on an exhale, let your arms release. Shake out those shoulders again. Shake out your head. Bend your knees a little deeper and unroll super slowly. 1 vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back, finding an open heart as you step your feet together and bring your hands to your heart. Soften or close your eyes. Can you breathe here and find that green glow around your heart again? Checking in again and again to see if perhaps there's a little blockage or maybe a little overextending of the heart chakra. Working to pull it back into balance. Bow forehead to heart. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Lift your heart, press your palms. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. As your elbows draw down, can you use the tips of your shoulder blades to lift your heart towards the ceiling? Inhale, arms reach overhead. Full exhale to fold forward and let it go. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Still warming up. Take your time, modify where needed. Inhale, up dog, push the floor away with your hands and feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in and out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Can you send your hips forward slightly? Squeeze your tush as your heart lifts. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, heart pulls forward, shoulders pull back. Exhale, downward facing dog for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in and out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, find a long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms reach overhead. As you exhale, lead with your heart and dive forward. Beautiful. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, down dog, settle for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, palms press. This time, exhale, gather your hands to your heart. Take a moment to check in. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. As you draw your weight back into your heels, can you press your heels down and out and squeeze your knees together? Scoop your tailbone forward, pull your belly in. Find more length through your side waist as you reach through your arms and lift your heart. Take a big breath in. Exhale, prayer twist right, palms press. Left arm hooks to the outside of your right leg. Draw your left hip back. Make sure hips and knees are pointing straight forward and not twisting over to the right. Draw your shoulder blades together and work your heart towards your thumbs. Big breath in. Sit lower, twist deeper as you exhale. Inhale, Utkatasana, back through center, arms reach up. Exhale, prayer twist left. Palms press, right arm hooks to the outside of left leg. On this side, pull that right hip back, knees and hips point straight forward. Draw your shoulder blades together. Work your heart center towards your thumbs. Big breath in. Sit lower, twist deeper as you exhale. Inhale, Utkatasana, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Melt your left heel to the floor. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose and pause. Rise high on your back toes. Push into your hands. Pull your right thigh towards your chest and really work your nose towards that right knee. Squeeze your right heel a little closer to your right tush. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up and back. This time, exhale, knee to nose to step your right foot between your hands. Press down to rise. Inhale, high lunge. Soft shoulders. Maybe take a few wiggles in the arms. Work your biceps closer to your ears. Can you let your tailbone lengthen down? Try and take the arch out of your lower back. Pull your belly and front ribs in. That'll help with that. Right hip back, left hip forward. Hips are square. Bend a little deeper into that front knee. Push into your feet and reach a little more through those arms. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg shoots back up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. This time, lower your back heel flat. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior 2. Front knee bends deeply, shoulders are soft. Can you open your heart here? Draw your shoulder blades together. Let your tailbone lengthen down. Once again, trying to eliminate the arch in the lower back. Belly and front ribs are pulling in. Take another breath in. Exhale, modified extended side angle. Right forearm to right thigh, left arm to the ceiling today. A way to lift through your left arm and find more length and lift through your right side waist. Try not to sink into that right side or right forearm. Push down and out through your feet. Bend your front knee a little deeper. Spin your heart and gaze towards the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Front knee stays bent. Right arm reaches all the way up and back. Exhale, full extended side angle. Right hand to the inside of your right foot, reaching that left arm to the sky again to stay lifted underneath your right side waist. Option to stay, or maybe half wrap your left arm behind you. Roll your top shoulder back. Keep pressing down and out through your feet. Push your bottom knee open with that bottom arm and spin your heart to the ceiling. Keep this half wrap if you have it. Inhale, half bound, reverse warrior. Front knee stays bent, right arm reaches back, big stretch. Exhale, low lunge, hands cartwheel to the floor. Come onto the ball of your back foot, square off your hips. Left hand stays grounded, inhale, right arm high, low lunge, twist. Can you lift your hips a little more? Make space for your torso to rotate. Reaching up through those right fingers. Push down into your bottom hand. Use both those actions to help you spin your torso around. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, side plank, Vashisthasana. Roll to the outer edge of your back foot. Stack your right leg on top of left. Continue to push into that bottom hand and lift your bottom hip away from the floor. Maybe you float that right leg. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Wild thing. Bend that right knee. Place the ball of your right foot behind your left leg. Reach your right arm to the front of your space. Press your hips to the ceiling. Open your heart. Full breath in. Full breath out. Big transition. Fallen triangle. Right hand finds the floor. Right leg comes all the way through and shoots over to the left. Reach your left arm to the sky. You're on the inside edge of your back foot. Reach your hips. Lift your heart. Take a big inhale. Exhale, left hand to the floor. Keep this shape. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, take a push up, bend those elbows. Press right back up. Plank position, right leg steps to plank. Reach your heart forward again. Take a full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward dog. And breathe. Check in. We move and we flow and we breathe. And we pause and check in and we breathe. Left side, inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Melt your right heel to the floor. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Breathe. Rise high on your back toes. Push into your hands. We're trying to dome our upper back to the ceiling to make more space for that left thigh to pull to your chest. Work your head to that knee. Squeeze left heel to tush. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift that left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose to step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Soft shoulders. Maybe you take a little wiggle again through those arms. Work your biceps back. Bend deeply through that front knee. Let your tailbone lengthen down. Your belly and front ribs pull in to eliminate arching in the lower back just as best as possible. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward, square off. As you push down through your feet, reach more through your arms. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, three-legged dog. Shoot that left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Seal your back foot down. Inhale, cartwheel up. Warrior 2. Heart is open, shoulders soft, eyes soft. Can you eliminate that arch in your low back here? Tailbone lengthens down. Belly and front ribs pull in. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, modified extended side angle. Forearm to left thigh, right arm to the sky. Really reaching through that right arm to make sure you're not dipping or dropping into that left forearm or left side waist. Instead, lift up out of that left side body. Press down and out through your feet. Open your heart. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm reaches up and back. Exhale, full extended side angle. Left hand to the inside of left foot, right arm to the ceiling to start. Option to stay here or maybe work into that half wrap. Wherever you are, open your top shoulder. Can you lean your upper back back? Push down and out through your feet. Push that bottom knee open with your bottom arm as you twist your heart around and up. Keep the half bind if you have it. Inhale, half bound, reverse warrior, reaching back. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel your hands to the floor. Pivot onto the ball of your back foot and square off your hips. Right hand stays grounded. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Low lunge, twist. Lift your hips a little higher. Make space for you to rotate your torso around. Reach up through your left fingers. Push down into that bottom hand. Use that to help you twist a little more. Take one more breath in and out. Side plank, Vashisthasana, roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Stack left leg on top of right. Keep pressing into your bottom hand to lift your bottom hip. Maybe you float that left leg. Breathe in and out. Wild thing, ball of left foot lands on the floor behind your right leg. Reach your left arm to the front of your space. Press your hips to the sky. Open your heart, take a big inhale. Big exhale. Here's a big transition. Fallen triangle, left hand finds the floor. That left leg comes all the way forward and shoots through. Right arm reaches to the sky. You're on the inner edge of your back foot. Hips are lifting. Heart is open here. One more breath in. Exhale, right hand finds the floor. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Keep this shape. Exhale, take a push-up. Right back up. Step to plank. Heart pulls forward. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, down dog. Let's find our breath. Take a moment. Slowing down. Checking in. We'll smooth out that flow one more time through right and left. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist right, just a tap, following our breath. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist left. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot forward, seal your back heel down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior 2. Exhale, modified extended side angle, left arm to the sky. Inhale, reverse warrior, front knee stays bent. Exhale, full extended side angle, right hand down, maybe half wrap, left arm behind. Keep that half bind if you have it. Inhale, half bound, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor, square off your hips. Inhale, low lunge, twist, right arm high. Exhale, Vashisthasana, side plank. Maybe that right leg floats as you breathe in. Exhale, wild thing, right toes find the floor, hips press high, right arm reaches to the front of the space. Take a big breath in. Exhale, fallen triangle. Right hand lands, right leg pulls forward and shoots through to the left, left arm reaches high. Big breath in. Exhale, left hand finds the floor. Heart pulls forward, inhale, prepare. Exhale, take that push up. Step to plank. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, left side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge, reaching up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Seal your back heel down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two. Exhale, modified extended side angle, forearm to thigh, right arm to the ceiling. Lots of lift, lots of space. Inhale, reverse warrior, front knee stays bent. Exhale, full extended side angle, left fingers to the floor, right arm up, stay, or half wrap that right arm behind you. Roll that top shoulder back. Press into your feet, keep the bind if you have it. Inhale, half bound, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high. Exhale, Vashisthasana, side plank. Maybe you float that left leg, take a breath in. Exhale, wild thing. Left toes find the floor, left arm reaches to the front of your space. Full breath in. Exhale, fallen triangle, left hand lands. Left leg pulls forward and shoots to the right. Right arm reaches high. Hips and heart open, big breath in. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Inhale, heart pulls forward, prepare. Exhale, bend those elbows. Push back up. Inhale, plank, prepare. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath into your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Let's take another open mouth, exhale to fold. Soft knees, roll all the way up to stand. As you arrive, inhale, sweep your arms around and up, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts. Working into Garudasana on the left. Bend your right knee as much as you can. Double wrap left leg over, left arm under. Staying upright today, lift your chest, bend your knees deeply and pick your elbows up. Belly and front ribs pull back, forearms pull forward. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, squeeze your legs together. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Can you sit a little lower? Take one more breath in. And out. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Natarajasana, dancer's pose. Bring your thumb and index finger together on your right arm. I want you to reach your left leg behind you. Bring your right arm straight forward. Reaching that right arm forward, start to kick back foot into back hand. Keep that happening and then add a lift. Heart lifts, back leg lifts. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, release that left leg in front of your right and cross it over. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Stretch those arms overhead. Take a big breath in. Exhale, side bend right. Let your hips press over to the left. Anchor through your feet. You can bend your knees a little if that feels good. Big stretch through that left side. Let's take one more breath in. As you exhale, Tadasana. Take your time, return back to center. Feet together, hands to heart. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, Garudasana on the right. Bend that bottom knee. Work to double wrap top leg over, right arm under. Lift your elbows, staying upright today as you sink lower in those hips. Pull your belly back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Squeeze legs together. Squeeze arms together. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. And out. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Working into dancer's pose. Bring your thumb and index finger together on your left hand. Right leg and arm sweep behind you. Catch for the inside of that foot. Reach your left arm straight forward. Kick your back foot into your back hand and just feel that reach. Front arm and back foot away from each other. Keep that happening. Now start to add a lift. So you're reaching out and up through your heart, through your back leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. As you exhale, release that right leg in front and cross it over your left. Grab right wrist with left hand. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, side bend left. Soften your shoulders. Can bend your knees if that feels good. Press your hips to the right. Really stretch that right side body. Take one more breath in and out. Tadasana, feet together, hands to heart center. Inhale, sit low. Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. We're going to stay in this twist. Sit low in your hips, lengthen your spine, work that rotation. Take your gaze to the floor. Shift your weight to your right foot. Step your left foot way back into a lunge. Option to lower your back knee to the floor. If you need a little help with balance, I want you to focus on the twist. So if you need to lower that knee, go for it. And then work that twist. Any variation, hands can stay at your heart. You can fly your arms wide. You can bind. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale, more length out the top of your head, out that back heel. Exhale to twist. 2 more. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist. 1 more breath in. On an exhale, release your hands to the floor. We're crawling all the way around to the left. Low lunge to the back of your mat. Drop your back knee. Heel toe your left foot to the left slightly and bring both hands inside that left foot for lizard. This might be where you stay on your hands. If you'd like to bend your elbows or drop to your elbows, go for it. Untuck those right toes. Let your shoulders drop, head drop, eyes might close. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Can you soften a little more as you exhale? Work your way back to your hands. Bring your left hand to your left thigh. Twist and look over your left shoulder. This might be where you stay. Maybe you bend your back knee and catch for the outside of that foot with your left hand, adding a quad stretch. Kick foot to hand, open heart, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in. As you exhale, gently release. Both hands can come back inside that left foot. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Crawl your hands around to the right, wide-legged straddle. We're going to swing. Soften your right knee, swing your torso to the right. Soften your left knee, swing your torso to the left. Soften your right knee, swing your torso to the right, stay there. Lift your heels and just pivot on the balls of your feet to turn everything to face forward. Coming into a modified pyramid. You can shorten your stance, you can lengthen your stance. Hips are square, so pull that right hip back. Legs are as long as they can be. You can soften knees where needed. I want you to start to walk your fingers towards the back of your mat. As you do so, keep lengthening your torso over your front thigh. Tuck your chin so the back of your neck finds a nice stretch. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in and out. Walk your hands forward towards the top of your mats. Catch right big toe in yogic toe lock. First 2 fingers and your thumbs wrap around that big toe and then work your way into a low lunge. Keep a hold of that big toe. Side plank. Roll to the outer edge of your back foot. Maybe that right heel lifts an inch off the floor. Maybe you start to lift that knee to the ceiling or that leg. If that's too much, take any other variation. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Take your time. Flush it out. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist left, palms press, right arm hooks. Sit low in the hips, work that twist, keep it. Gaze to the floor. Shift your weight to your left foot. Float that right foot off the floor. Take a big step back. If you need to lower that back knee, go for it. Work that twist first. Option to keep hands at heart center. Maybe fly arms wide or bind. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Use that inhale to lengthen out your back heel, out the top of your head. Exhale to twist. 1 more breath in. As you exhale, release your hands. Crawl all the way to the right, low lunge facing the back of your mat. Drop your left knee to the floor. Heel toe your right foot to the right just a little and bring both hands inside your right leg for lizard. Untuck your left toes. Option to stay on those hands or bend your elbows. Continue to press your hips down and forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in and out. Come back to your hands. Bring your right hand to your right thigh. Give that thigh a little push forward, twist, look over your right shoulder. Option to add that quad stretch if it feels good and right today. Kick foot to hand, open your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Exhale, release. Both hands back inside that right foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Crawling to the left until you hit a wide-legged straddle. Pause there. We're swinging. Soften that left knee, swing to the left. Soften that right knee, swing to the right. Swing to the left, stay there. Come onto the balls of your feet and just pivot around, setting up for pyramid. All 10 toes are pointing forward. Left hip back, right hip forward. Work to square the hips. And as you walk your hands towards the back of your mat, try and lengthen your torso over the front of your thigh. Tuck your chin, stretch the back of your neck. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in and out. Walk your hands forward towards the top of your mat. Catch onto that left big toe in yogic toe lock. Keep a hold of that toe as you work into a low lunge. You know where we're going. Push into that right hand, roll to the outer edge of your right foot, Vashisthasana. Give it a try. Maybe that left heel lifts an inch, maybe that knee or leg lifts. If it doesn't work out, pick a different variation. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, lift your bottom hip away from the floor. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, big stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. I want you to drop your knees to the floor. Open your knees wide. Bring your big toes to touch. Press back into a wide-kneed child's pose. Let your heart sink towards the floor. Maybe push into your hands gently to work your sit bones closer to your heels. Lift your head, look forward. Pull yourself with wide knees all the way onto your belly. So as your legs stretch, your legs should be open wide. Your knees should be closer to the edges of your mat. So if you need to walk your legs a little wider, go for it. Try and spin your pinky toenails down to the floor. That'll create some width and protection along your lower back. Keep that happening. Start to pull your heart forward now, shoulders back. Inhale, think baby cobra. Lifting your chest, little by little, push into your hands and just see where your back wants to extend to. You can stretch your arms straight any amount, and once you find that sweet spot, bend your knees, bring your big toes to touch. Continue to lift your heart and gaze. Maybe you drop your head into the soles of your feet, or just close your eyes and imagine. Take one more breath in. We'll exhale and lower back to our bellies. Legs are long. Make a pillow with your hands. Turn your head to the right. Let your body be heavy. Can you spin those pinky toenails to the floor again to find some relief across your lower back? Down your asana, bring your head center, walk your legs together. So legs are together this time. Knees will bend. You'll reach behind you and catch for the outer edges of your feet or your ankles. If you catch your ankles, flex your feet. Walk your knees towards the back of your mat. Try and get a little longer through the front of your thighs. Push the front of your pelvis down. Inhale, lift everything else away from the floor. Shins kick back. Feet lift to the ceiling. Heart is open, face is soft. Using your whole back body to lift everything away from the floor. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Make a pillow with your hands. Turn your head to the left. Close your eyes. Let everything release. Bring your head back to center, hands to the floor. Press back, child's pose. Yogi's choice this time, knees can be wide. It's a little more of a back bend, or knees can come together for a little more of a forward bend. Roll up to sit on your heels. Swing your legs around to the front of your mat. Double pigeon. Right shin will be parallel with the top of your mat. See if you can stack your left shin on top. If that's too much, you can bring your left leg in front and sit cross-legged. Even out through your hips, sit up tall as you breathe in. This might be it. Maybe on an exhale, you slowly and gently fold forward. Can you close your eyes and check in with your breath? Remembering that the element of our heart chakra is air. And as you move that breath through your body, can you add a little bit of love and compassion to it? Dispersing that with the air, with the breath, to those places that might be a little tense, a little resistant. Make your way back up to sit. And then we'll keep it simple and just change sides. Left leg on the bottom, right leg on top or in front. Flex your feet. Organize a little evenness through those sit bones. Breathe in and lengthen. Breathe out, maybe fold. Can you find that air element again here? Dispersing the love, disperse the tenderness. Start to walk your hands back in. Extend both legs out long in front of you. Give them a little shake. And as you're ready, with flexed feet, start to fold forward. You can bend your knees here any amount. Send your sit bones back, heart towards your shins. Maybe roll your shoulders, neck, and head around. Yogi's choice, if you'd like to stay in this forward fold, that is an option. Otherwise, option to roll back into plow or shoulder stand. And if you come into shoulder stand, I'll give you a few variations to play with there. Take a moment to decide and a moment to set up. Forward fold, plow, or plow to shoulder stand. If you're in shoulder stand and you'd like to take eagle legs, see if you can double wrap right leg over left. And then slowly start to lower your right knee towards your third eye. Maybe it makes contact. If you're in that shape, extend your legs back up, uncross your legs, and take the left side. Left leg double wraps over right. Start to work your left knee towards your third eye. Maybe it touches. If you're in that shape, re-extend legs to the ceiling, uncross. Shoulder standers, flex your feet. Bring your toes back behind you for plow. And if you're in plow or a seated forward fold, start to unroll slowly onto your back. Extending your legs long on the floor, arms alongside your body. Matsyasana fish pose. Press into your elbows, puff your chest towards the ceiling. Slide onto the top of your head. Opening your heart. Press into your elbows again. Lift your head, tuck your chin. Slowly lower down and set yourself up for final rest. Shavasana. Organizing your body in this shape so that you can be very still. Perhaps you envision that green light This time, not just around your heart, but around the entire perimeter of your body. Start to deepen your breath. As you wiggle your fingers, your toes, maybe head side to side, let that green light around you disperse. Freeing yourself up to bend your knees and roll to the right. Make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Finding a lift through the spine to create more openness across your chest. Bring one palm to your heart and the other hand on top. Not only do self-love and love of others go hand in hand, but ultimately they are indistinguishable. M. Scott Peck. The divine light in me bows, sees, and honors the divine light in you. Namaste.